the double standard monsters hitting everyone. I'm a little with what's going on with this King guy. That is a slope that is it's not visible. It's not a slope, it's a trap. You get it? It'll fall off from under you whenever. You got Bill Maher calling himself a house. Yeah, you could say a house cat at that point, because that's what that it was changed a long time ago. You racist bastard. Nancy Pelosi, like, is probably one of the few that you know that she just loves herself. Elizabeth Warren went to fucking college and got a degree and then got a job as the first woman of color because she has her Indian background makes mine look astronomical. Because it's there. Let's say it. Let's go. Look at those cheekbones. It's in my ancestry. I don't need to go to fucking 1-800 Still My Shit to figure this out, people. It's confusing because there's so many people just right offhand that who gets to call these? You know, these are news stations that are saying these people should step down. Like, this is fuckery. This is fuckery at its greatest. This is America, and I'm not concerned. I'm unable to compartmentalize what's going on in my head. I'm unable to not see this as just an awful thing. This is just an awful thing. You can't just and sadly, this only seems to fall on the white side, the white aspect of everything. I've had a few people ask why I don't do this on Twitter, or why do I do the YouTube thing, and it's like, because hopefully somebody watches this, and as long as one person, there's knowledge to be gained everywhere, and I am concerned that everyone has just been so duped, and now that the food has went so far, and then we've got so many more things that are just engulfing people, that we're at a point that we're we've got a country full of people that just really don't care. We've got a country full of people that are just magnets for whatever. You know, they're completely I can't say low IQ, because some of them at points know some stuff, but it's like to be able to survive without electricity, or to know, you know, the history of whatever, or to be to be able to identify cells, or I don't know, you know, any job that takes a master's degree, not a teacher or anything, because that, to me, that's not a job, that's something that's needed. Like, you have to pass on knowledge. I'm a teacher. I'm not a licensed teacher. I'm theoretical is what you have to say these days, because all you have to do is put the name theoretical, and, you know, well, a lot of people are thinking they're a theoretical president, and this is the issue: is you have media screaming one thing, and it's so aggravating to see anything come about this, because it's so obvious that it seems like whenever something happens, it's deterred. Do this, do that, like this. There's another caravan forming. Guess what? Something stupid's about to happen in the country. They're going to give us 4 or 5 days of going, what the hell, scratching our head. Like, the thing is all these tragic events continue to happen in California, Washington, you know, select spots, New York, places that are soft targets. A long time ago, I hardened up. And I'm not talking about carrying weapons. I'm just talking about hardened up and started to pay attention. Started to look around and be aware of what was going on. Seeing what's going on. I'm having the biggest issues with Offspring, because the fucking screens is all that matters. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that we're all being deceived. We're all being lied to. I'm holding the device that tracks us, monitors us, and does passes off every piece of information, allows us to be hacked, whatever. This is a computer and I'm paying for it. Like, I say computer, but this is a tracking device. That's all this is. Like, if I didn't care, I would have already have just been like, back to the flip phone, back to the burner. They're cheaper. They're cheaper, son. Trust me. Trust me. Um, this is a travesty, and it's not going down like this. You've got one of the people that was running for the person from Hawaii, like the one that almost had fucking sense. Now they're all deterred her off. They're like, you're a bad person. And if I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. We, as a nation, haven't so much become complacent as we've been allowed complacency to set around us. For people to put in barriers, for people to put in walls, for people to do this. You've got people allowing people into the borders, but as you see, whenever you go to their fucking doorstep, whenever you cross their double fence to get to their place, they try to get you arrested. Like, they call the cops, the people that, they say aren't here for anybody. The cops are the enemy of the people. And I have to agree. I've had lots of disagreements because I feel like they see everyone as a vandal. They don't see people as civilians. They don't see people as, they don't really know how to interact with civilians in that aspect. It's all, what have you done? You're the bad guy. You're the bad guy. What have you done? What have you done? You're the bad guy. We can fix this, but the fix isn't a fix. It's a start over. There is ways that things can happen, and I'm kind of announcing today that my plans are to what's doing in Europe is working really well, but the whole yellow vest idea can't stay against the government, because in my opinion, our government's trying their damnedest. They have lots of people in place that are really pushing to stop what Trump wants and what this country needs. But there is a great enemy at this point, and it's called the Federal Reserve. Obama went 8 years, was told this is the new norm. We were trying to be normalized at this point. Everything's referable. You can do the 6 degrees to Beyonce or whatever, or Jay-Z. I can do the 6 degrees to Obama and Hillary with almost everything now. And it is ridiculous. This is all ridiculous. This is so counterproductive. As a nation, you can tell that it's not trying to be better. Someone's trying to get power. And let me tell you, if you want power, you're going to not have it in the manner you would like it. I would really like to see on the weekends, there's several buildings all over the country that we just go protest the Federal Reserve. I would like to show up before they get off Friday. And I don't want to say not let everybody leave, but make them think a little bit long, but they'll leave. And we just fucking hang out the whole time. And each weekend for the next few weekends, we just kind of bar these people in here. Without actually chaining the doors or do anything, just to be there, our presence. Do you know, if you took your phone and went to a Federal Reserve building right now and didn't make it out like you're just taking pictures or whatever, and made it out like you were like videoing it, people are going to come out there to you. I question what happens when fucking 10,000 people are surrounding each building, videotaping them. What happens then? Our country is being deliberately bankrupt. Like, how else? Who else can explain it? Because it's inexplainable. This is the best evidence ever of people that don't want to see freedom, don't want to see better, want to see pain, want to see death, want to see money. They want to see money, and that's all that matters. Well, as I've said several times before, in the end, you'll be eating that fucking money.